Gaius Julius Caesar, born into a patrician family on July 13th, 100 before the Common Era, began his political ascent in 73 before the Common Era, securing a vacant position in the College of Pontiffs. He entered the cursus honorum in 69 BCE as quaestor in Further Spain, gaining a coveted seat in the Roman Senate. By 62 BCE, he was elected praetor. A year earlier, in 63 before the Common Era, Caesar was named Pontifex Maximus, the chief priest of the College of Pontiffs. This appointment granted him a house in the Roman Forum. In 60 before Common Era, Caesar joined Gnaeus Pompey and Marcus Crassus, forming the First Triumvirate, a powerful political alliance that defied conservative objections. Despite strong objections from the Optimates, Caesar became consul in 59 BCE. He soon assumed emergency dictatorial powers for 11 days to secure his re-election. For nearly a decade, Caesar commanded his legions in the conquest of Gaul, solidifying his military fame and further expanding Rome's territories. During his campaigns, Caesar also attempted an invasion of Britain, showcasing his ambition to extend Roman influence beyond continental Europe. Despite a renewed alliance, growing tension and jealousy between Pompey and Caesar escalated. Pompey envied Caesar's fame, while Caesar desired a return to politics. As Pompey gained favor in Rome, Caesar became a pariah. On January 7, 49 before the Common Era, the Senate decreed him an enemy of the state. Just 3 days later, on January 10, 49 before the Common Era, Caesar, with only one legion, crossed the Rubicon River, initiating a civil war. Denison wrote that by crossing the Rubicon, Caesar moved from legality to illegality, transforming him from a heroic outlaw to a traitor. Despite attempts to prevent war, Caesar's decisive action sparked a brutal conflict that would reshape the Roman world. After defeating Pompey at the Battle of Pharsalus in 48 before Common Era, Caesar was appointed dictator for a year, solidifying his power. Following his triumphs, Caesar's dictatorial power was extended, first for 1 year, then a 10-year appointment in 46 BCE, steadily increasing his authority. Shortly before his death in early 44 BCE, Caesar assumed the power of dictator for life, dictator perpetuo, a move that signaled permanent autocracy. As dictator, Caesar initiated sweeping reforms. He conducted a new census, significantly enlarged the Roman Senate, and granted Roman citizenship to allies. His political achievements transformed Rome through municipal government reorganization and tax reform, improving citizens' lives and consolidating his rule. Among his most lasting legacies, Caesar created the Julian calendar, a refined system of timekeeping that remained in widespread use for centuries. Despite his reforms, many senators grew increasingly fearful of his absolute power, especially his role as dictator perpetuo, seeing it as a step towards kingship. The idea of a permanent autocracy, unlike Sulla's temporary dictatorship, meant the suppression of the republic, fueling deep ideological opposition. Driven by these deep-seated fears, a conspiracy began to form among several senators who believed Caesar threatened the republic's very foundations. Key leaders of this plot were Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus, two prominent senators with differing motivations. Brutus was motivated not by personal animosity toward Caesar, but by a profound concern for the general welfare and liberty of Rome. Cassius, however, was driven by a mix of personal jealousy and a desire to manipulate events, using Brutus's idealism for his own ends. The fateful day was the Ides of March, March 15, 44 before the Common Era. Ominous signs and warnings reportedly preceded Caesar's journey to the Senate. Despite pleas from his wife, Calpurnia, and various warnings, Caesar proceeded to the theater of Pompey, where the Senate was meeting. As he approached the Senate, he was reportedly handed a scroll outlining the plot, which he never read, dismissing it as not urgent. The assassination took place in the Curia of Pompey, a large rectangular hall within the theater of Pompey complex. Upon entering, Caesar was surrounded by the conspirators. Reportedly, a senator named Tullius Cimber grasped his toga, signaling the attack. Caesar fought back initially, but overwhelmed by the number of attackers, he realized his grim fate. The betrayal was swift and brutal. According to tradition, upon seeing Brutus among his attackers, Caesar uttered his famous last words, "Et tu, Brute? You too, Brutus?" After suffering 23 stab wounds, Caesar collapsed at the foot of a statue of his former rival, Pompey the Great. The immediate aftermath was chaotic. The shocked senators fled, leaving Caesar's body where it fell. Silence hung heavy in the Curia. The conspirators, daggers still dripping, emerged, proclaiming liberty for Rome, believing they had saved the Republic from tyranny. Instead of restoring the Republic, the assassination plunged Rome into a dangerous power vacuum, setting the stage for further conflict. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal general, quickly emerged as a key figure after the assassination, seeking to avenge his fallen leader. Antony's masterful funeral oration for Caesar, delivered in the Forum, passionately swayed public opinion against the conspirators. His speech ignited outrage among the Roman populace, leading to riots and further instability across the city. Enter Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, who arrived in Rome to claim his inheritance, a pivotal moment in his rise to power. Octavian, just 18 years old, shrewdly navigated the political landscape, aligning himself with Antony while securing his lineage as Caesar's heir. Octavian, Mark Antony, and Marcus Aemilius Lepidus soon formed the Second Triumvirate, a legal and formidable alliance to restore order. This new alliance initiated brutal proscriptions, politically motivated executions of their enemies, including many senators and equites. The primary objective of the Second Triumvirate was to hunt down and punish Caesar's assassins, especially Brutus and Cassius. Brutus and Cassius had fled Rome, rallying Republican forces in the east to oppose the Triumvirate and defend their actions. The inevitable confrontation came at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BCE, fought in 2 engagements in Macedon. In the first engagement at Philippi, Brutus defeated Octavian's forces, while Antony routed Cassius's army. Mistakenly believing Brutus had also been defeated, Cassius committed suicide after the first battle, despairing for the Republican cause. 3 weeks later, the second engagement ended with a decisive victory for Antony and Octavian, sealing the conspirators' fate. Following the crushing defeat, Brutus also committed suicide, declaring, "I find that virtue, Brutus, is but a name." With the deaths of Brutus and Cassius, the Triumvirate achieved its goal, but at the cost of further bloodshed and the Republic's dwindling hope. With the conspirators eliminated, the rivalry between Octavian and Mark Antony intensified, leading to yet another civil war. This culminated in the naval Battle of Actium in 31 before Common Era, where Octavian decisively defeated the combined forces of Antony and Cleopatra. Following the defeat, Antony and Cleopatra both committed suicide, leaving Octavian as the undisputed master of the Roman world. Octavian's victory at Actium eliminated all rivals, consolidating his power and paving the way for a new form of government. In 27 BCE, Octavian subtly transformed the Republic, adopting the title Augustus and establishing the Principate, the first true Roman Empire. Augustus became Rome's first emperor, ushering in an era of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana. Ironically, the conspirators' act, intended to save the Republic from a king, instead directly led to the establishment of the empire. Caesar's ambition for a centralized, powerful Roman state, though tragically ended, found its ultimate fulfillment in Augustus's reign. The assassination forever altered the trajectory of Roman history, replacing centuries of republican ideals with imperial rule. Caesar's life, his ambition, and his violent end remain a potent reminder of the complex forces that shape empires and human destiny. What do you think of Julius Caesar's impact on Rome? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.